and I'm here.
Is this your truck?
That's my truck.
Somebody should be having them run. I got some here. So you haven't seen them on at all, have you?
Yep. So the 2 daughters are gone right now at the moment. The dad is in Denver for a job, and they text her because of Mother's Day, and they haven't heard. The text never went through, like it never delivered since this morning. And she's a big mountain biker. She normally takes her car.
Yeah.
And her bike's normally in the back of that. It's gone.
Was this open when you came here?
The neighbor was here that opened it, and then she shut it, and she went back to her house. Her house is right over there.
Okay.
And then I came back and I opened it to come in the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you looked in the house?
I have. Yep.
All right. You looked through everything?
Yes.
You haven't found her?
No.
Okay. All right. What time did you get here?
6 o'clock, and then I went all the way up Frusis. She's road up there, and I just drove the main road, couldn't find her, and then there's a couple spots that I could check, like trails and stuff, but I wanted to come back here to just like check back in and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Has she ever gone up 225?
The Colorado Trail right there?
Like, you know, the big hill once you come off the highway?
Well, she hasn't, and I haven't checked there yet because that climb at the beginning is really hard.
Yeah.
And I think that it would be out of characteristic for her to do that, but I mean, someone needs to go there, I think.
Why would you say it was like on carry?
Well, because it's kind of a crazy,
it's
kind of a crazy climb to get up there.
All
It's like not really rideable. You got to push your bike before you can start riding.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have a driver's license on you?
It's in my truck, and here's my dad pulling up.
That's your dad?
That's my dad right there.
Okay. That's 211.
Good.
All right, so this is one of the daughter's boyfriend. He's saying it'd be out of ordinary for her to travel up that way.
Wait, where did they find her bike?
The bike's leaning up against the shirt.
Yeah.
Do we know what she was wearing in reference to the jacket?
Do you know what she usually wears when she goes riding?
She has a couple different sets of clothing in terms of what she wears riding, so I'm not sure exactly what she put on today.
Okay, what are some of the outfits she wears?
Blue shorts, like turquoise blue shorts.
Can you pull her up on Instagram?
Yeah, she has a blue helmet, which she always wears.
Okay.
Like turquoise blue helmet.
You guys have her bike, though.
Yeah, we do.
But not her.
Not her.
Okay.
Where'd you find her bike?
Off of that road that I was asking you about.
Oh,
where you said it was
in
on
Chavano.
Just right out here on the road.
Right out there. Okay.
Right where you found.
Where that road takes off up the...
She wear any jackets?
She probably would have had.
What kind of jackets does she wear?
I mean, a windbreaker.
A windbreaker?
I don't know what color.
I saw her.
I mean, we don't even know what time she left today.
Yeah.
But they have cameras.
They have cameras, but they've been out of commission for a while.
Hey, 11, can you get a list of some of the
So
trails
her bike was close to the road?
That way, if we get search and rescue out here, they can focus on those.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now. What were some of the other trails you said? She rides up Fuses?
Yep, she rides up Fuses. Normally when she takes her car, she goes down to what's that road called? That's right down at the gate. Goes up to Norfolk Lake.
Okay, what about around here? Since she didn't take her car, she clearly left from here.
So she would have gone up Fuses, I assume, or to the Colorado
Across the
Trail.
you go straight across the highway.
that
The
trail?
Colorado Trail's right there.
Okay.
So you can go up that ridge there, and that gets on the Colorado.
Hey everyone, just checking to make sure everybody can hear me. Coming to you guys live from Arizona. And as you can see, as always, I'm hanging out in my car. It's good to see y'all. Let's see who we got here. I see a lot of the usual names, but I also see some new people. Welcome to Tiger True Crime. It's been a while since I've done a live, but right out of the gates, I wanted to show you the first body cam footage. And I picked out a couple of things I thought were interesting in that footage that I want your guys' opinion on here in a minute, but let me give you my opinion real quick. Is it just me, or did that kid seem really nervous? I mean, I understand that, you know, Suzanne's missing and people are going to be nervous, but his behavior seemed a little bit odd, and maybe I'm reading into it too much. So that's why I want you guys to offer your opinions. But some of the stuff that I thought was interesting that he said, number one, he was talking about the hill where Suzanne's bike was found. You know, he was talking about how he didn't think she would have went that way because it was too steep. But after watching it a couple times, what I think he was talking about actually is the Colorado Trail and not the road. And so I had to watch that a couple of times to figure that out. BZ Mama, he seemed eager to help, very knowledgeable on the house. Yeah, I agree. But what I thought was interesting also is when the girl said there's security cameras on the house, and then he jumped in and he says, yeah, you know, but they haven't been working for a long time. So Raul, I'm going to put your comment up here, Raul. He was nervous initially, but relaxed as the interview progressed. Yeah, I kind of felt the same way, Raul. The dad, he was very helpful. You know, the other thing I thought was interesting was how the kid started describing Suzanne's attire, that she had blue biking shorts, and then he made it a point to really mention the helmet, the blue helmet. So I don't know if he talked to Barry. I'm assuming he did, and Barry kind of coached him on what to say. It kind of seemed like it to me. What did you guys think? Karen? Yes, he was nervous. Yeah, he seemed jumpy. Okay, why did the officer need the kid's driver's license? That's just standard protocol. Police officers, Fuzzy Doxy, will always ask you for your driver's license, their ID. That's how they start their every contact that they have with anybody. They will always ask for ID to kind of have an idea of who they're dealing with, and plus they have to make reports, and so they have to have that information put in their reports. But yeah, I think you know, I think maybe I'm like everybody else, and maybe looking at people's behavior a little too closely. I think maybe the kid, you know, the only thing I can say is that I think that maybe Barry was coaching him on what to say. And, you know, he said this is later on in the day. It's not in the nighttime yet, obviously. But, you know, some hours had gone by while Barry was in Broomfield. And he's probably, you know, talking to this kid, telling him where to go and what to do and stuff like that. So he really wanted to mention that helmet, though. I thought that was interesting. All right, now we're going to go on to the next one. And I don't know if you guys have already seen these. If not, then I got them for you. Here we go. Keep your fingers crossed. Whoever said the prayer, thank you. So far, so good.
Where's the bike?
Oh, it's right there.
Where was it?
It was like just right down here in this little embankment right here. Sorry, take this, dude. We got the husband on the scene here with me.
Okay. I'm here with my daughter. She's at Barry's house.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, you can go down
Was
there.
it a crash?
I mean, the bike looked, the way it was laid, it kind of looked like it, but there's not really that much damage to the bike. That's the thing.
Lion?
Yeah, it was just like
Was
lying.
there no lion? Mountain lion?
I didn't see anything that would
I didn't see anything, and they're not letting us go over the side
because we're getting attracted
dogs. We're bringing dogs.
Where'd you find her bike?
just
here?
right down in here.
Do you
Yeah.
know where my husband and son are?
They
They're
Yeah.
probably went down to Puma.
Yeah,
Down
so-
to the house. We're in my house.
okay.
Hey, and Bear, just I know this is tough right now. Do you mind if I just get your driver's license for our report stuff? Search and rescue's on their way. Hey, Barry, and then I'll probably need your help to kind of tell me some of the trails that she frequents, so we can backtrack some of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Oh man. And she's an avid mountain biker, right?
It just started about. She's been here.
And just for confirmation, you left this morning at 5.
She was sound asleep.
Okay. And she told you she was going to go bike riding?
She bikes every day, yeah.
Okay.
She said she's going to bike when she gets up.
So she was asleep in the bed when you left. Did you say bye to her or anything?
No, she's sound asleep.
Okay.
Always leave her.
So the last time you probably actually saw her was this morning. That was it, right?
Yeah, I've been in Denver. I got a big job up there. I've been there all day. We're like, I'm sorry, you need to calm down.
No, it's all good, man. We're doing the best. We got
Did
a
they
lot of
check
people
the house?
coming.
Did they,
Yeah,
they
got-
looked at the house?
yeah, they got the house. So what we're doing is we're keeping people out of the house because if the dog comes, they want to get a scent from out of the house.
Yeah.
So they don't want to pollute that scent. So that way we can start trying. And I walked up this. Like I said, I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Nothing looked like.
I wonder if she was hurt. Did she go climb up the hill?
But that's the thing. When we came here, still was daylight, right? So if she was right here, somebody would have easily, you know what I mean? Just because it was like literally like right down. It was this. I mean, if we saw it coming in, somebody would have definitely seen it too, you know?
No.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Do you want us to stage down at that residence or?
So hold on, let me get this hit
Yeah.
and I'll get right with you.
Okay, no worries.
Hey, Barry. Besides, I know the bike was here, but what are some of the paths that, or like the trails? Like
She rides this road. She rides up to the top, and then she goes up to Foose's.
Okay,
If there's no snow, she'll go up high on Foose's. She's went down this one a couple times.
down this one here too.
Yeah.
Okay. So double check Foose's over there too, because I think
Well,
more
see,
than Miles.
if
I think
bikes-
Miles. Yeah, I know. We just want to double check everything. So yeah.
Did anybody look for foot tracks on the road?
I haven't seen anything really, but
Like people tracks near Lion?
I didn't really notice. But I won't lie, I'm not like an expert tracker or something, you know. Yeah, so my partner is actually the one that saw and picked it up, but it was like the top of it was weird because it feels like the top of the bike was like up this way.
So maybe flipped.
Maybe, I don't know, man.
But the problem is,
Go ahead.
what's the thing about 4 o'clock in the morning? Was activity on the phone?
5 o'clock. Oh yeah, so we pinged the phone and it said the last activity was at 4 in the morning.
Up here?
It's off of the Ponce Tower. So there's not any specific limit. Hey, could you not touch the bike with your hands, please?
Hey guys!
That's the husband. Because I've been wearing gloves. I've been trying not to. So.
Put it in here. Can you fit it in your car?
No, but I could try to. My car is with the back is filled with tag gear and
Gotcha.
everything. Yeah, and the bike was found right there. See that little pink thing right in there. And you could see it on our initial body camera too when we found it, right over there, right there by like a tree. So I didn't seem a little distraught. He's kind of like going back and like, why didn't they check the recruit? I'm like, we're trying to do the best. And this guy, I guess his name's George Davis. He showed up on his own. I guess Barry. Hey Barry, are you guys? Are you where are you guys headed? Okay. Here soon. I'm gonna probably have you come and talk with us more. All right. Thanks, man.
All right. Well, you saw right there at the end, ladies and gentlemen, Barry was trying to wander off with George Davis. And the officer had to ask him to kind of hang out. Like, hey, what are you guys doing? But there's a lot to unpack there, guys. I want to hear your comments. I got to click back over there real quick. I tried to post as many as I could as that was playing, but I think the consensus is the Academy Award goes to Barry Morphew. Actually, it doesn't, Barry. Your acting skills are terrible. Everybody could see right through it. You know, could you imagine if your significant other, and I shouldn't even call her that, your wife of 20 plus years is missing, and he steps out of the truck. Where was the bike at? Where was the bike? Oh my gosh, what happened? And then I like what Pat said a little while ago. I put it up on the screen about Barry really started pushing that mountain lion theory right from the beginning. You can see that right away. And, you know, much to his delight, he was probably glad that those guys were touching the bike and covering up the tracks, because that's what he told me. Remember in my video, he said, yeah, man, he says a lion came right through here, and all kinds of cars covered up the tracks, people walking all over. And now that we have the body cam footage, we can see that Barry was actually telling the truth on that. There was a lot of mistakes, rookie mistakes by the Chaffee County Sheriff's Department. And one of them being, how many of you guys started to cringe when you saw him lifting up that bike? Oh man, I was like, no, don't touch the bike. But he did, and he made a mistake. But that's all right. That's all right, guys, because I believe in justice, and I believe that it's going to happen for Suzanne. I really, truly believe that. Jules, yeah, Keystone Cops. You know, I really was going to get on here and talk about all the mistakes that Chaffee County made, but I really don't want to, just because, you know, I mean, they're doing their best, man. You know, I thought they would have been trained a little better in a situation like that, not touching the evidence, but oh well. I mean, not oh well, it sucks, but there's nothing we can do to go back and change it. So we just got to move forward and hope, like Glam Dolly. Hi, Glam Dolly. Like she says, justice fought. Just kidding. Justice for Suzanne. That's right. Yeah, I know, Erica. Yeah, we already know they messed up. Okay, so if you haven't seen the other ones, I'm going to show them now. So bear with me for a second. I'm going to get this comment off the screen here. And we're going to go on to when Barry goes inside the house to get Suzanne's clothing for the police officers and for the dog, so they had a scent. And what I want you to pay attention to is Barry's behavior, his lack of remorse and everything else. You tell me what you think on the other side of this video. Part 3, here we go. I think this one's it.
Building. And sir, when we go inside, let's just go directly to where something that she's worn today, and let's not touch anything just for in case.
Okay. Is this unlocked?
Yes. Which way would that be? This way? No.
touch anything down there.
These are all hers right here.
Yeah.
Have you got a plastic bag?
Yeah.
Or a paper bag?
It says sports mask really good. I mean, it's direct contact with the skin. No, we should just be fine with one. How do you turn on the exterior lights? Which light switch is it? All of them do?
Yeah, you want here.
Thank you. Hey, Anthony. Can I speak to you over there once we get back? Yeah.
Right there.
So do you realize what you got through those shorts?
Yeah.
Those are for mountain biking.
Yeah.
Like the padded shorts you can wear in the
Yeah.
mountain biking.
Yeah.
So that I'm curious.
Yeah, I saw that. They were bike shorts.
Yeah.
And oh yeah. So I got them. If he's biked and for the house ready, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know it's good with that.
All right, let me get back over to the comments here. Let's see what you guys thought about that. So, I mean, there it is, guys. We've been waiting for this video for seems like years now, and here it is. We wanted to see Barry's demeanor in that situation, and actually it's exactly the way I thought it would be. Very nonchalant. You guys are bringing up a lot of good points here. Barry has a limp. I know that Raul keeps bringing that up. I noticed it. It's very it is very pronounced in this video, his limp. Also, Teresa Fountain talking a lot about Barry covering up his arms and his hands with a long sleeve shirt. All these different signs that he's hiding something. But I think the main thing is just the lack of concern. The lack of concern. There we go, right there. Sandra Chapman, you said it. No concern for Suzanne. And that's exactly what stood out the most for me. Now, this is my opinion. It's always my opinion, and I can state my opinion comfortably. I believe that Barry knew exactly what he was going to do in that situation. He had a lot of time driving from Broomfield. And where was he, by the way, all day? You know, I mean, he found out early in the morning that Suzanne was missing, and he shows up at night. You saw how dark it was when he got out. So it took him a long time to get home. You remember Chris Watts? Of course you do. It was also in Colorado. What did Chris Watts do when his wife's friend, the neighbor, her friend that dropped her off, Shanann's friend, when she was over there searching, what did Barry do? He went driving around, hanging out in his truck, took forever to get home. Same behavior here with Barry. And when I mentioned Chris Watts' name to Barry and also Patrick Frazee, that's when the conversation really changed between him and I. If you go back and watch that video, probably seen it 100 times, but that's when the conversation really changed when I brought those guys up, because now he's in the same category. I knew it all along. And, you know, some of you may say, well, Tyson, you didn't really know all along, because you even came out and you're on tape saying you didn't know if Barry was guilty or not. Here's the thing, guys, is I knew he was guilty from the moment he pulled up and I looked in his eyes, but I didn't want to accuse somebody wrongly. I wanted to find out more information, and I wanted to, you know, kind of give him the benefit of the doubt, but I knew it right from the beginning, and I'm going to be talking about that on a national program next month, but I'm not going to mention which program just yet, guys, but I'm going to be on a big national program where we're going to be talking about a lot of things, but we're going to also bring up Barry's behavior from the moment he pulled up with his mom and I looked into his eyes. So I'm going to go on to the next one, guys, for sake of time here. So we've got another one of the boyfriend, and then I've got one where they actually discover the bike. So I'm going to roll the boyfriend first. So here we go.
19221.
Okay. 1710.
And did you just let him know about it? Do you live in the area?
No, he dates her.
Right.
Yeah.
So he called you and let you know.
Well, we were talking to their daughters on a road trip. We were talking to them downtown.
Okay.
And then I said, yeah, why don't you run up there and see if you can't find her. Yeah. And so then once he'd been gone a while, I drove up here.
I know this is a weird question, but did Barry and Suzanne get along pretty well?
You can answer, honestly.
You know, I think they've had some problems.
Okay.
Yeah, in the past.
Like just normal
husband and wife type deal.
Did they like talk about separating or anything?
They
like
have,
that?
yeah.
Okay.
I would, yeah.
And you know this through
Macy.
Yeah, I'm very close with her.
Yeah, it's important that you
I know.
anything that you know like that.
Yeah, and he is in Denver for a work job. He's a landscaper, and he's got a big job in Denver. So that's where he is at right now.
Okay.
And Macy and the older sister Mallory are on a road trip there.
All right, let me take this comment off. So I want to say thank you to, who was it? I'm sorry, I lost it. Oh well, it got lost in the comments, but thank you guys for your great comments here. But yeah, that was an interesting statement by the boyfriend. This kid, the boyfriend of Macy, talking about how answered the officer's question of did they get along. And I thought the same thing here, Pat. I'm going to put that up, very hesitant to answer. So, I thought that was kind of interesting too. But, again, maybe it's the age. He's a young man, 18, 19 years old or something like that, or maybe even younger. He's kind of looking at his dad, didn't know what to say. But I think he just kind of did his best. And, I just wonder what he talked to Barry about in the meantime. All right, guys, last one here. This is where they actually find the bike, and it wouldn't let me do the whole thing, but I got a good portion of it here. So this is the officer, and his body cam footage is rolling as he rolls up onto the bicycle. And take a look at it. I'm sure you guys have already seen it many, many times, but take a look at it. It looks exactly like you would expect it to if somebody chucked it over the side of the mountain, and nobody was on it. Here we go.
I just turned on the 225 and I see a bicycle off in the ravine.
I copy, and you just turned on to 325?
225.
Copy, 225.
Suzanne! Suzanne?
Maybe see if you can get that up to the road and then check the serial number or call the husband and see what kind of bike she has.
Somebody check you on it. Can you try to call the husband and see what type of bike she has? Right now I'm staring at a Santa Cruz blue in color.
Well, dude, I started that.
Somebody check you on it.
Should be on it.
Additionally, if you can, contact the hospital and see if anyone under that name has been under there.
Maybe I'll call and see if they'll release any of that data. And it's going to be a blue bike with colorful pedals. The husband's not sure of the brand.
Yeah, that's what I got right here.
Copy, and I just
All right. Carla Murr. I think you said it. I think you spoke for everybody here. Barry threw that bike there. Absolutely. And I saw somebody else's comment go by a little while ago talking about how they feel Suzanne is close by. They can feel it. And that's the area that I always felt like she would be too, somewhere in that vicinity. But I mean, who knows? But my gosh, like I was saying earlier, man, when that guy started handling that bike, man, I cringed. I couldn't believe that, you know. But they're not used to seeing these type of things out there in the sticks. So this was all new to them. I know that's not an excuse, and it makes everybody angry, but man, it's just unfortunate that happened. So here we go. I want to talk about this. No blood, nothing there. Camilla, Sweden. Okay, Camilla, when Chappie and I were there, we were right there. We filmed a video right where her bike was discovered, and we were looking around. There was no, of course, this was, you know, sometime after, but there was no evidence. No, you know, the pedals didn't dig in. There was no blood. And Chappie and I did kind of a little demonstration where, you know, if a mountain lion would have got her and drug her, there would have been blood and hair and all that kind of stuff. I know we've been over this a million times, but it, you know, it goes back to what I had on the screen there a little while ago. I truly believe, in my opinion, that Barry threw that bike over there. So, well, that's all I got as far as video goes. I'm Spartacus. Hi, is Matt? It is Matt from England. Hey, Matt Block. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for all you're doing for the Suzanne Morphew case. I think I speak on behalf of a lot of people. I know you put a lot of time into it, but there's the body cam footage, guys. I wanted to show you that. Thanks to AK. You know, I know that there's been a lot of discussion about you know, certain things that were handled weren't handled correctly, in my opinion, but I appreciate him getting that footage out for everybody to see. That was great. So I haven't seen any of this footage. Where are you at? Okay, so Pat L, I haven't seen any of this footage. Thank you so much, Tyson. You're welcome. And that's why I wanted to get it out there so everybody could see it. And I know we've been waiting months and months for it, and it seems like years now. But guys, I feel the same way I've always felt, no matter, you know, what's happening behind the scenes with a change of venue, with the detective, you know, getting his name put on the Brady bill. And I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Dusty and I were actually talking about that yesterday with this guy's gun discharging. Dusty and I both have talked to that guy, and, you know, Dusty sent him a lot of videos and stuff, but we're not sure what happened, why he got put on the Brady bill or on the Brady list, and why he got demoted and all that. But there's a lot of crazy things that are surrounding this case, and that's just one of many. But what I was going to say is I truly believe that justice will be served in this case no matter what. And I know a lot of you have, not a lot of you, some of you have lost hope and think that Barry's going to walk free. I don't believe that. I truly believe that Barry is going to be found guilty. So, yes, that's my understanding, that there was a change of venue, that it has been changed. Where? To Fremont County? Is that, did I hear that right? Right here, Mountain Jam 71. Did they change the venue? So I hear it was switched over to Fremont County. So, but Zoe Valentine, thank you, lady. Thank you for being here. I hope you guys are all doing well. I want to remind you that Dusty now has a channel of his own, 321 Report. We're going to be going live on his channel sometime this week, and we're going to be talking about these videos more in depth. I talked to him today. He had to go to the temple tonight, part of the religion, so he wasn't able to come on live with me. I was going to have him on here to discuss, so we're going to do it on his channel, 321 Report. So go subscribe and watch for that. But love you guys. Hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you for all that you do for this case. I know that you guys do a heck of a lot more than I do. You know, I watch a lot of things behind the scenes, and I just kind of hold it to myself. But I am watching what's going on, and I actually talk to somebody just about every day about this case. So, Mark, if you're watching, Mark's always watching everything, and he calls me almost on a daily basis. Mark is one of Suzanne and Barry's friends, I guess, from Indiana. Grew up with Barry's sister. And so I don't know if he wants me mentioning him or not, but I appreciate your friendship, bro. I appreciate all you guys. And yes, Dusty and Tyson together again. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to put that up here on the screen just so you guys know. And like I said, we're going to be going live sometime this week. So 3, 2, 1 report. Hope you guys all have a great night. Please join me and Dusty later this week. Take care, guys.